Okay, we're about to do the head here and where we need to cut it out for the ears and stuff. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead up here and just cut where the line of his face should be here. Alright. And undercut it a little bit. There we go. It might come down a little bit there. Let's go down this way. Same thing. I'm going to just try to undercut here a little bit. I'm going to file this out. This I'm going to cut over a little further. I'm not too happy with where that is. Alright. You're going to cut that a little further here. I'm going to undercut it again. Yeah. Let me try something else here. I had a I'll be right with you. Went to my Rough Rider knife. It's a little sharper than what I had there. Alright. So that's what we're doing. We're going to keep cutting a little deeper here and see if we can get that. Alright, so we're going to start on the face. The face is going to be similar to what we've had before. We're going to put the nose in right here. Kind of a big nose. Not a horribly big nose. And we're going to have it come up. We're going to give it a little bit of an eyebrow there. Yeah, but we're going to kind of make the nose a little bit larger. And this guy is going to be smiling. Hopefully it will be similar to what I have here. So let's go ahead and chop the nose in where it's got to be. Alright, and let me see here how I did this before. This is going to go right underneath here, a little bit of an angle, and that's going to be a little hard to do underneath that cap. So we're going to come down a little ways here, and we're going to, well, let me show you what I did. Right underneath here we're going to put where the eyebrows are, you know, right underneath there. So let's do this and do that like that first, and we're going to go over this way as well. Just go down a little ways. There we go. Alright, you can take this a little further if you want. I'm going to make this nose a little wider. Bring this down a little bit so it gives me an idea how wide I have to actually make that nose. Alright, we're going to bring this up like this. We're going to have a little bit of a curvature there at the top. Not by much, but by some. And same thing over here. We're going to bring this down and around. That looks pretty good. Kind of keep where the center is, right? And you want to try to get it the same on either side. Either side. So we're going to take, the point of the knife. We're going to follow this down and around. And we're going to take this out a little deeper, right there. We're going to just try to chip that out, just like so. Okay? There we go. And if it doesn't come out clean, you go back and you recut it, okay? So if you feel a resistance or you feel it's not popping out like it should, just go back and redefine your lines again. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to do the other side. And then what I'm going to do is go from the top down, because if you go from this angle, you're going to cut into the cap and everything else, and we don't want to do that. We're going to redefine this cap a little better. And it doesn't have a whole lot of room there, so you want to kind of be careful. Alright, so we're going to go up here, we're going to cut where the eye is going to come. Alright. And then from there, we're going to meet up right at the corner there of the nose where it swings out and around, and we're going to take the tip of our knife and just bring it up there, trying to clean it out a little bit. And it didn't clean out like I wanted it to, so what did I say? You go back and redefine your lines again. There you go. Alright, that looks good. Like I said, this one versus the one I showed you, his face is going to be a little shorter. Hopefully I'll have him smiling. We'll try a smiley face this time around. It's going to take us a little longer to make it and all, but you'll see. Alright, that looks really good. Now with a smiley face, this is going to be a bit rounded, alright? And then his chin, alright? So his chin's very short, so let's round the chin off first. Alright, just round that off. We're just going to round off this portion of his face. We're not going to do anything yet. We're not going to do anything but round it off a little bit and then bring this down a little bit for a chin underneath, alright? This can go a little deeper underneath if you want, but yeah, all these guys will look a little different from one another. That's kind of the idea, right? So you want to try to, we'll put his ears in a little bit later, right behind his face there. Let's round his face up a little bit so we know a little bit what we're dealing with, and we're going to bring this in just a little bit here. Alright, so let's just do this. Alright, now making a smiley face, I haven't done a lot of it, but I've done some of it, and this is my version of doing it. You know, everybody has a different way of doing things, and I'm just scooping this out where his chin is. Alright, and making this portion more rounded. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put his smile